The 25% requirement in the FCT remains one of the biggest obstacles that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to face tomorrow in the Presidential Elections Petitions Tribunal judgment. Because in the past, the Court of Law in Nigeria gave its judgment based on the 25% requirement. At this very point in time, it's too late to change the Electoral Act. It's also too late to change the Constitution, which simply means that the 5 judges will have to use previous judicial precedents to give its judgment tomorrow being the 6th of September. It's to be recalled that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was declared winner of the presidential elections, did not meet the actual 25% requirement in FCT. Even Atiku Abubakar, who finished second, did not get the 25% requirement in the FCT. Only PETER Obi of the Labour Party managed to secure absolute victory and also secured 25% in the FCT. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very interesting one. And one good thing about tomorrow is the whole event will be televised live on various TV channels, so Nigerians can actually watch and follow all of the events that will unravel tomorrow live and direct from the comfort of your homes, offices, or any place you have access to TV or radio channels. The 25% requirement is a big one, which is going to play in favor of PETER Obi of the Labour Party. PETER Obi is the only person who managed to secure it. Interestingly, the Electoral Act clearly states that securing 25% in FCT is a must and necessary before one can be declared the winner of the presidential elections. But Nigerians were very, very surprised and astonished when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared winner of the elections by INEC chairman in the person of Mahmood Yakubu, just a couple of days after the presidential elections were conducted on the 25th of February 2023. And this led to a lot of translations and interpretations of the 25% requirement in the FCT. But one very, very important fact that you should note here is that in the previous judicial precedent, they also used 25% to give a declaration, because in the past, when Buhari tried to contest the outcome of the presidential elections against Yar'Adua, the 25% requirement in the FCT played a massive role. So it can't be any different now, because the Electoral Act wasn't changed. Neither was it amended. We are still using the same constitution. So it's going to be a very, very interesting one, because the 5 judges that will come together to give a verdict tomorrow should know that this is a massive one. These guys would have looked at various judicial precedents. These guys would have gone back in history. These guys would have read the law and tried to understand the implications of the word "and", because that "and" is the confusing factor here. A lot of journalists, a lot of politicians have tried to actually interpret this "and" to the best of their knowledge, but definitely that doesn't concern PETER Obi, because PETER Obi is in a very, very safe spot, because he is the only one who secured the 25% requirement as stated by the Constitution. The 5 judges have the weight of Nigerians on their shoulders. The 5 judges can't be corrupt. These guys can't be influenced by any form of political agents or political groups in the country. These guys have to be independent in passing out a judgment, because this 25% requirement is a must. The 25% requirement have been used in various cases in the past to pass a judgment. So if these guys come up tomorrow and say the 25% requirement isn't necessary, that means we have to go back 10 years back. We have to go back in time and also correct other judicial precedents and rulings in the past. So these guys are fully aware of the implications. These guys are professionals. These guys have years of experience behind their sleeves. These guys know all of the intricacies. These guys clearly understand what the law says and how to interpret the law for a layman to understand. So that is why it is very, very important these guys don't jeopardize the system at the point in time. Funny enough, at the moment, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not in the country and is not returning before the 6th of September tomorrow. So this is going to be a very, very interesting one. And a lot of people have linked his travels to India with the Presidential Elections Petitions Tribunal. They've linked both of these things together, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't hold any water. The guy can be in India and also receive the judgment based on the fact that he's going to send a representative, a person to represent him and also represent the All Progressive Congress in court tomorrow. And for a fact, we might see the presence of Atiku Abubakar or PETER Obi in court tomorrow when the judges will give its verdict, its judgment on the presidential elections. Some might wonder, why is the 25% requirement in the FCT very, very important, and is also a factor determining who becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? See, the FCT is the place where the president will reside. Aso Rock, the presidential villa, is located in the FCT, which simply means that the FCT is the dwelling point, is the residing point of the president. So whoever becomes the president of the country needs to get enough votes from the place, the part of the country where he's supposed to live and also operate as the president. Just like any other state in the country, during state elections to decide who becomes the governor, whoever gets the most votes in a state is declared the winner and the governor of that particular state. And that is why whoever becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria needs at least 25% of the votes in that same place where he's going to reside and operate and dish out various policies in trying to rectify and lead the country. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not do that. Bola Ahmed Tinubu clearly showed that he did not get the love and support from FCT, people who reside in the Federal Capital Territory. Only PETER Obi of the Labour Party, PETER Obi, won in the Federal Capital Territory, which simply means that he secured 25% requirement automatically. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not, so as Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. These guys did not meet this requirement. These guys did not get the love and support of the people living in FCT Abuja. But this is Nigeria. Every single thing is possible. It's very possible that tomorrow the judges will come up and give a different interpretation to the and in that sentence. The judges might be like, okay, if you can't secure 25% requirement, make sure you get most votes from other part of the country. This is Nigeria. We've seen a lot of fictions, we've seen a lot of stories that came up in the political scenes of the country. So don't be too surprised if the judges tomorrow come up and say something else. But it still remains in actual sense that the 25% requirement in FCT, it's going to play a major and a vital role tomorrow when the judges gives a verdict. Anyways, if you want to see how PETER Obi will perform tomorrow, and if you want to see 10 facts, evidence and materials he presented to the court of law that will probably make him the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If you want to watch that video and get more information, it's easy. Click on the video showing right here on your screen. Click on this video where we clearly exposed everything. Click on that video and I will see you there.